All right. Hello, friends. This is your old pal, Mr. McCarthy, and today we will be working on percentages. This is chapter 10. Very simply, percent. It is a two-part word meaning, let's get my pen to work. Per meaning out of, and cent means 100. So really percent is out of 100, okay? So as we move forward, we're going to take a look, and this is just our little preview of what's coming up in this chapter. So percentage is another way of expressing a part of a whole, much in the same way that a fraction does that or a decimal does that. A percent means the same thing, and yes, again, it means out of 100. Okay, let's get my wonderful face out of the way. Put me over here where I'm less distracting. Now, you'll see percentages a lot in shopping situations. You can get a 45% discount, 50% discount, 65% discount. I go to Menards. They've always got 11% off sales. Or I like to shop off season at REI. They've got percentages off. So this is really, this is actually a pretty useful life skill to be able to kind of figure out some of these percentages in your head quickly. You can watch this guy on your own time. This is available within your own slides. I'm really just going to keep on cooking, and you can do that on your own time. Okay. Now, you know how to write fractions where your denominator is 100, and you know how to rewrite those as a decimal. You can see that 37 out of 100 of the parts of the square are shaded. That can be written as 37 100ths or 37 100ths, right? And it's the same as 37 100ths or 37 out of 100. And remember, the word percent means out of a 100, so that's actually 37%. Easy breezy, right? Another video that you can watch on your own time. Okay. This is old stuff too, where we found equivalent fractions by multiplying the numerator and denominator by the same number. And in this case, we are trying to get our target number to be 100 so we can convert it into a decimal. And then we also worked on simplifying fractions. You can pause me and read this for a moment if you like, but this should be review. This is just finding equivalent fractions. Oops. All right, let's move on. You can also use a number line to find equivalent fractions and decimals. 15 100ths, lo and behold, equals 15 hundredths. 50 hundredths equals 50 hundredths. 72 100ths equals 72 hundredths. Mind's blown? That's what I thought. All right. Pause me. Take a moment to fill these out, and then in about 5 seconds, I'm going to come through and do answers. So pause me while you do your work, and then I'll do mine. Okay? All right, express each one as a decimal. 18 hundredths equals 18 hundredths. 65 hundredths equals 65 hundredths. 24 out of 100 equals 24 out of 100. And 53 out of 100 equals 53 out of 100. All right, that seems pretty manageable, doesn't it? Great work, pals. Oh, I don't want to pause. I want to clear, and I want to move on. Whew, there's a lot cooking here. Pause me and do the first 4 problems, okay? Then I'll do them in 5 seconds. Pause me. Okay. 5 100ths is 5 out of 100. I want a little bit bigger font and a different color. 21 out of 100, or 21 hundredths is 21 out of 100. 95 hundredths is 95 out of 100. And 73 hundredths is 73 out of 100. All right. Pause me again. Do this next batch of 4. Those are equivalent fraction problems. Find missing numerators and denominators. I'm going to start in 5. Okay. 3/5. 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 10 is 100. 6 times 10 is 60. 9 times 5 is 45. 10 times 5 is 50. 50 times 2 is 100. 45 times 2 is 90. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. I can't get directly from 8 to 100, but 4 times 25 is 100, which means 3 times 25 is 75. And then 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 4 is 16. 20 times 5 is 100. 16 times 5 is 80. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Pause me. and then put these next ones in simplest form. I'm going to be starting again in 5 seconds, so that gives you time to pause and do the work on your own. Sorry for the backlighting. All right, in simplest form, you can divide each of those by 5 and get 3/5, and you can divide each of these by 5 and get 7/20. All right, this is all stuff we've done before. Boom, boom, let's carry on. All right, find the missing fractions and decimals. Again, pause me, work, and I'll pick up in 5 seconds. All right, hopefully you're done by now after pausing me and doing the work on your own. 6/100ths equals 6/100ths. 35/100ths and 35/100ths. 52/100ths and 52/100ths. 75/100ths and 75/100ths. There you go. Let's carry on. Come on. Why are we not going? Is that the end? This is the end. This might be the end. Hey, look at that. All right. Most likely, you're going to be asked to go work on some IXL problems. Do that, do your best, and then we will start with lesson 10.1 tomorrow or Monday, whatever the next day may be. That's it, friends. Great job. See you tomorrow.